You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geek.io.
Hello, gentle listener. While Geek.io holds its talent to the highest standards, what follows will likely involve the sort of language usually reserved for sailors on leave. If you're of a delicate disposition, then perhaps you would consider a different podcast.
Hello and welcome, everybody, to Exploding Dice, Geek.io's live play role-playing podcast. I am back again, once again, CJ Smut Peddler Boat. Joining me, as always, are, man, this book is really interesting, Josh.
There's like so much information in here. I didn't even know you could do half of this stuff with these things.
There is surprisingly knowledgeable about this, Jackie.
Howdy.
There is soon to be surprisingly knowledgeable because she reads a lot, Jerry.
I just want to know Elle's dad's reaction to her telling him, yeah, Trevor gave me this book.
Well, I'm about to whoop somebody's ass.
Jack and Trevor are just leaving a bar late at night. Do you hear that? Hear what? It sounds distinctly like a very large hammer being dragged by a very small man down the street.
Does
How do you
Moradin
know what
have
that
a stat
sounds
block?
like? You don't want to know.
Does Moradin have a stat block? Moradin should have a stat block. And coming out of her cocoon slowly, Monica will be here in a couple of moments. She's currently AFK, but it's late, so we need to get going. So she'll be here in a couple minutes. So, last time on Exploding Dice, we went and got summoned up. The buzzing finally got to people. They got teleported up to Karn and had a talk with Robo-Daddy. Turns out 2 of the members of the Gatewatch are either dead or retired. In Ukoi and Rikus. The general consensus was that Ukoi probably retired because...
We hope that's the case, at least, because we love Ukoi.
We want him to live a long and happy life with many children.
But yeah, so Ukoi was pretty much assumed to have been the one who gave it willingly and retired. Went into pasture, if you will. Rikus, on the other hand, was a surprise. Nobody expected Rikus, of all people, to be the one who would willingly give up his ring. And so, of course, admittedly so, because she was very angry at him, the party turned to Tristana, thinking that she murdered him. She said no, but nobody's going to get that opportunity to but me. And so the party tried to track him magically, and it was very impossible to track him magically. The party got pointed to Precinct 2, 3, and 6. Now, Triss lives in Precinct 3 and said she hasn't seen him recently. And the party, for, I don't know why though, for whatever reason, doesn't want to go to District 6 again.
I wonder why.
I don't know, man. What do you racists have any issue with Precinct 6 for? It's been nothing but good to you guys. There's a creepy doll who's always following you.
It's got a ruined eye that's always open.
Just the clowns want to have fun with you. That's all. They want to party. That's all.
Clowns just want to have fun.
Will you let him be your guide?
Fuck no.
Never.
But so the racists decided to go to Precinct 2 instead. Horrible people, anti-Precinct 6. And yeah, this is Katrine's home turf. So she beat the streets, and then Jack rezzed the streets, and then she beat them again.
So
That's why
that's
we
why they
make a
keep
good
doing the
team.
superhero landing.
It's also because I have arthritis in my knees.
It was an interesting discussion. They met a apothecary, an alchemist. Well, somebody who works at an apothecary, whether or not they're an alchemist or not, that's, I don't know. Nobody rolled high enough to figure that out. So she was fairly sure Rickus and some woman visited her. And nothing at all creepy happened.
No, not at all.
She's fairly sure Rickus and some person visited her and nothing. Hello, welcome to the shop. Hello, welcome to the shop. Welcome to Corneria. I like swords. Welcome to Corneria. I like swords. Welcome to Corneria. I like swords.
Oh, I got that reference. And as we ended, a very sneaky centaur, which is two words that don't really go well together, tapped on Katrine's shoulder and said, "I'm the one you're looking for." And now, go ahead.
I'm the guy.
As we begin to part the veil of reality, remember you can get an ad-free experience by going over to patreon.com/geekio. Hello, good evening, good morning. I'm the one you're looking for. The centaur man
Are
is...
you?
He's wearing clothes because, again, my fantasy tropes always have people wearing proper clothing. His human half is dressed up in a button-down, kind of business casual kind of thing. And he's a Clydesdale on his back half.
Oh, so he a thick centaur.
Oh, yeah. And even at standing...
But wait, then how did he sneak up on us? Because he's dummy thick. The clap from his ass cheeks would have lured us to his presence. Or would it be the clop from his ass cheeks?
No. Nice.
And it's a very well pressed suit that he's wearing, and very well done hair. The fur on his horse half is very well done, and he is about head and shoulders up with Jack.
Is he wearing any guild colors that we can see?
Not that you can see just looking at him.
Good, check the horseshoes.
And how do you know what we're looking for?
I've overheard some of your conversations about looking for a elven man? No, that's not correct. I think Rickus was a human.
Yes, he was.
No, it's not correct. Not an elven man. Not anymore. A human friend of yours who you have conflicting information for with his companion.
And you're the guy we're looking for because, I mean, you're clearly not him.
No, he was a compatriot of mine when I was in a guild, you see.
Ah, was?
Yes, well, sometimes you just need to explore further options.
Are you alive?
Yes? As much as anybody is.
Just checking. Didn't seem like they'd be the type to let people leave.
Oh, no, dear. I'm not them. You don't want to say that name around too much, lest the eyes begin looking for you. No. I am formerly... You will laugh at this, but there was a time when I was a wild centaur. I'm formerly of Rakdos.
There's nothing funny about Rakdos.
Yeah.
I once enjoyed that lifestyle, and well, life has funny ways of making you turn and face yourself.
We didn't almost blow you up, did we?
No?
Okay, just checking.
I would
Carry on.
certainly remember that.
I mean, depends on what you were on.
That is also fair. No, I have been guildless now for almost 2 years. Your friend, he was convincingly elven when he was... Well, I discovered that he was not truly one of us, and he and I developed a professional relationship that carried on for a little while until he got his next assignment and went somewhere else. I have been keeping touch with him until recently. Him and his Viashino friend, Zatash. They were regulars in my tavern. We'll go with tavern.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you have to go where the money is. Legitimate business. All my papers are in order. Oh, I do apologize. I don't believe that I introduced myself. My manners are slipping.
It would also help if you told us why you think we need your help.
I know where she took him.
That would be useful, yes.
You could have led with that.
Do you know who she is?
Oh, but that'd be putting the cart before the horse.
That's racist.
Incredibly.
Only half.
Doubly!
We broke Monica again, you guys.
It's getting to the giggly part of the evening.
Which is great for playing Katrine.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so good. It makes me... It's very...
Please tell me Katrine is a giggly drunk when she actually lets herself get drunk.
You will have to find that out.
Is that a challenge?
Possibly.
Exar, my name is, and he holds out his hand to shake your hand. Exar Valhos.
Did you just say Valhorse?
Horse. H-O-S. V-A-L-H-O-S.
Okay.
You get that a lot, don't you?
Yes, it's, I'm sure once upon a time that was a, inside joke with my family's creators. Wherever they are now. But yes, I saw... He looked distressed, so I followed them, and as you can tell, my skills are unique for someone of my kind. And he steps to the side and is all of a sudden behind Jack.
Okay, that's real cool.
I followed them as they boarded the tram towards District 6. And strangely enough, they disappeared halfway through the trip. Fortunately, I have the ability to follow them. They are bouncing between precincts randomly, well, appearingly randomly.
Is it possible they're in another dimension right now?
It is possible. It's unlikely, but possible. The person that he is with seems to be someone who is versed with traveling without walking. I doubt it's transdimensional, as mine isn't. Mine is simply transversing shadows. I saw them enter a particular building in the blister coils. Now we fade into... That is definitely 1,000% something that... I about just straight up called her Carrie. Elle would know. Blister coils are definitely a place that she doesn't go because she's a good girl. But a lot of the more rowdy exist there.
Blister coils? Why would they go there?
Lots of explosions, I would imagine. It's easy to hide screams. The woman that he was with, she was carrying a unique dagger that I've only seen a few of the more dark professions carry. I don't have good hopes for our friend, to be honest. I sincerely hope that my judgment is misplaced, but this woman was most certainly an assassin.
Well, we gotta go there, right?
Well, the whole point was to find Rickus, and obviously he was taken against his will. And
to be fair, if he hadn't taken all those hits at the nightclub, one of us might have, so
very true.
Technically, preemptively saving one of our lives, I don't know.
Oh, gods.
He's our friend.
Yeah, I know. All right, let's...
He definitely came with us on a few missions.
That's true.
Of all of the Gatewatch, he was one of us.
One of them.
Yep. Katrina's just like, it's my duty to find him, so that's fine. She's not going to go so far as to call them friends, but...
She is not someone she vehemently hates.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Triss's job.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, if that's the case...
And apparently, Ashley.
All right, I guess we gotta go check out the blister coils then.
Yeah, sounds
Man,
like a best lead.
not my whole life without having to go there.
I don't want to go back there, but I don't have a choice.
You've been?
Let's not talk about it.
Okay.
Katrine will turn to XR and thank him for the information.
Of course. Anything that I can do to assist the Gatewatch, was it?
Yep, that's us.
Is there any way we can reach you again if we need to?
You may My tavern is in Beast Haven. You may be able to reach me there. Or simply reach out. Me and mine are never too far away.
I mean, at the very least, we can buy a round from your tavern as thanks.
That is always appreciated.
Yeah,
Only one round, come on.
I mean, one round on her, and then someone else can take over.
Yeah, we may have just met, but even I know not to pick up your whole tab.
She's learning.
Anyway, we should get going.
Yeah.
The longer this assassin has Rickus, the bleaker, I would say, his chances look.
Yeah, and the longer the paperwork is going to be for filing for his death.
So,
at any time, swing by the Kala Lager. Be more than happy to help you out.
thank you.
All right.
So,
And he walks into the shadows, and they kind of
I don't
ripple
like
behind
him.
him.
So, just putting this out there, we still need to hurry just in case he's not okay, but it's possible that was his commanding officer.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Not him, the lady.
But it still doesn't explain why he gave up his ring.
Well, yeah, we still need to go after him, but I'm just saying that we shouldn't write him off as dead quite yet.
No, but whatever it's going on, I don't like it. And also, I don't like the centaur either.
Now that's just rude.
I haven't formed my opinion fully on this informant yet.
I mean, it's better. His lead is better than no lead, so.
That's true.
His lead is definitely better than an erased memory, so we should go.
Right. All right, let's get going.
Elle will write blister coils in the shared notebook and circle it a bunch of times and then put it back in the bag.
You do
Katrine, while they're traveling to the next location, Katrine is taking very detailed, very neat, small handwriting notes in the shared notebook about exactly everything that they just went through.
You also see in there very flowery handwriting that says, "Can't find Ukoi or his grandfather."
Huh.
Great.
Good.
Why do I have this sinking feeling that this is all related?
I'm guessing you are correct.
All right, let's go find our Rickus.
Back onto the train.
And to the blister coils.
Yes, to Precinct 5.
Anyone else got kind of a song stuck in their head right now?
Going on a train, going on a train, going on a train.
Like, as soon as I saw the horse, man, just got this little ditty in my head.
Something about he took the midnight train going anywhere.
No. That's excellent. That's a great song, though. I'm glad you get that one stuck in your head too, because it's fantastic. But no, I'm sitting here, just da 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 da. I think that would get his attention. It sounds kind of catchy.
Yeah, I like that one.
Might need some kind of wind instrument, though.
Yeah, I agree. Where's Rickus when you need him?
That's why we have to go find him.
Right.
He needs to play that tune to get it out of all of our heads.
Just find him throw an ocarina at his head.
Oh!
Please,
Then he's gonna have to fish it out of the moat.
So yeah, the train ride is pretty uneventful. It's
Don't stop believing.
almost too quiet. Like before, you had people sitting next to you. You had people around you. There's not a lot of people on this train at all.
Perception.
All right.
Yeah, perception as well.
Perception. And
Hot damn, I didn't roll like ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait, that's not the correct character sheet. There it is.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Nothing's getting by you. I knew the moment that I said that, somebody was going to roll shitty.
Thanks, CJ.
You're welcome.
Had to be one of us.
She's probably too busy keeping tabs on the notebook.
Yeah. Like, constantly, she's like, it's almost like a repeated text message.
That
She's
Nicholas Sparks, what a writer.
Right. She's like writing around, like, can't find Ukoi. What do you mean? Where is he? What is it going on? And just like constantly
and marveling at how neat Katrina's handwriting is.
Mm-hmm.
and how super flowery probably Trisonus is.
Or she
is it
got
Ash?
too curious about the book. The other book.
Yeah.
But she's not to that part yet. She's like at the parts where it's intricately describing every character's clothing and the house and the exact accent of every single servant.
Yes.
God.
So you, especially Katrine and Zev, definitely know the reason why there's not a lot of people on this train normally. Fucking nobody likes going to Precinct 5. Like, between the blister coils and the morally questionable members of the Is It that live there, and the, the shadow organization that's run out of there, not a lot of people like going there. Ever.
It's fair.
I mean, there's like universities and laboratories and like libraries and shit there too.
Yeah, but all of them are run by the Demir. I mean, deep down, they're all very open in public for no reason whatsoever. I love the Demir so much.
I mean, if this is where the university was, Elle has probably been here too, just to the more front-facing parts of it.
Oh yeah, because this is a lot of this is run, especially with the university and things like that. Like, the Demir very rarely operate anything solely, and definitely not publicly. Like, the university would be a Demir is-it combination kind of thing. Hightower would be a Demir Azorius combination. The library is a publicly owned entity. And we don't go below surface level.
All right.
Time to get digging.
Right?
So,
This
last
is nostalgic.
Zonot is a... Zonot 7 is a... It's a place that the Simic did. But it's a lot of it is held in very, very horrible, wretched... I mean, the Simic Guild Hall is there, but that's not a place that a lot of people like going, especially if they don't have
Yeah,
to.
it's not so bad. You just have to be able to not breathe for a while.
Yeah. Getting through there to that guild hall takes a special set of skills. Special set of gills. But yeah, this is not a, as opposed to the cleanness of District 2 and the over-the-top extraness of Extra 6, Precinct 6. It's late.
It's so extra, it's extra 6.
Yeah.
Precinct 5 has a, if not a literal grime to it, certainly a feeling of skeeve.
Oh, so it's like downtown Cleveland.
Yeah.
It's definitely more at home in my precinct.
Yes. And this is...
Yeah.
Hey, Zervard, don't scrub your hand on the grounds here.
Yeah, you don't want to touch anything here.
No, I'm well aware. The last time I was here, I almost got electrocuted. I almost died from an explosion, and I had some former family.
And then
What?
and you guys forget everything until Prism University stop, last stop of this train. It's nighttime.
Wasn't it like still early in the afternoon?
Yeah, it was.
I hate this place already. All right,
I can't be put to sleep by magic. Did the same thing still happen to me?
Yes.
That kind of sucked. I got a bad hangover without the fun part first.
I don't like this.
I don't either.
Let's do this. Let's do this as quickly as possible.
Yeah, right. Piece of advice to everybody: check your six, stay alert at all times, and stick to a buddy system.
Yeah, buddy system is imperative at this point.
Well, there's a good thing there's 6 of us. And Trevor at this point ignores trying to be subtle with anything and just summons his gun.
Yeah, no, there's no such thing as subtlety at this point.
Yeah.
I don't normally like carrying this thing out in the open because it gets me weird looks, but I have a bad feeling.
Yeah, it's all gonna be a bad time.
Yeah, some of the glow patterns change on
Ooh.
Jack, shifting around, changing locations, and then the chitin plates from his crab parts look like they harden up a little bit.
So cool.
Welcome home, buddy.
Before we head out, Z is going to cast protection from energy on Jack. And I'm gonna choose lightning.
All right. So what exactly does that do?
So the creature has resistance to lightning damage, as long as I'm concentrating on it, up to an hour.
Okay. So as you guys get off the train, the sound of the dam and the water flowing is both peaceful and disturbing. And Elle, you are pretty versed with this station, and this is, like I said, Prism University Station. So, you're pretty well versed with this, so it doesn't really bother any of you three, but Zev and Katrine, the constant wave of noise is a little distracting.
Off-putting,
Yes.
angering.
Yes, that too.
Like I just want to punch things until the noise stops.
Punch the water until the noise stops.
Who was it who waged a war on Poseidon?
Katrine now.
Yeah, right.
And you guys get off of there, and aside from the fact that, man, it's really late. So you kind of have the students who may be heading out to party or coming back from partying and going back into their dorms as you're walking through the university courtyards and things like that. Elle, you were here, but you didn't, since you were so hard studying most of the time, you didn't do a lot of the later night things.
Also underage.
Yeah, that too. And it was, so this part of the life, the university life, is not something you're familiar with at all.
Like, it feels like an alternate universe right now, basically.
Yeah. Like, people are studious and things like that, but you recognize that these guys are wearing university emblems and they have books, but they are drunk, high.
Wait, how did
Partying.
it get so late?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Shenanigans.
Pretty sure we got bamboozled.
All right.
He's that shady hooved bastard.
I mean, probably whoever was casting the spells that messed with our shopkeeper friend.
Probably.
Yeah. And you guys continue walking. You skirt around Hightower, which is an interesting place. It's very imposing. It is, as you would imagine. It is a high tower.
This is so weird.
Again, like this is where more you would have been doing your studying at, Elle. This is the more specialized area. It is more packed with the specialized education. The school of blowing things up, for example. Not exactly that, but hey, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, but again, this is so weird. At night you were sleeping or studying. Especially this late, as you see any timers showing that it's 1 a.m.
Yeah, so she definitely would have been at home studying at this point.
Yes.
Like, she rarely would have pulled all-nighters in the library because, again, she was a teenager at this time.
Yeah.
She would get her books from the library and go home where she was comfortable. This is like a parallel world or something. It's really... I mean, I've spent a lot of time here, but never like this.
Right.
You see a couple of students just kind of sleeping in the courtyard. Like
Well, that's not safe.
There was a party and got partied out.
One of them has a random couch cushion.
Yeah. One of them has a lamp on his head.
I get that reference.
Lampshade on his head.
Yes, you do.
You guys continue walking, and man, like, aside from the fact that you guys don't remember the last, I don't know, damn near 12 hours, you guys don't feel rested. You don't feel... You all feel very floopy. Very tired. Like, more than normal. Even Jack.
Thanks, I hate it.
All right, this is a college campus, so there's got to be a moon coin somewhere.
Nice.
Can I roll to see if I have read about anything like this or can remember with my head in this state? Because I've probably read about it. Let's see if I can recall it.
Yeah, give me a history.
Oh, history?
Yeah.
Thought I was... That is not the correct character sheet. There we go.
Now you're trying to recall things, so...
Well, because I was thinking, recalling stuff about any magical bullshit that would be going on.
Call it history with advantage.
What did I roll?
Nothing yet.
Come on, do the thing. 16.
16. I mean, it obviously wasn't sleep that you were feeling. You know of magic that can just flat out incapacitate somebody. And it is excessively powerful and excessively high level and very frowned upon. Memory manipulation or anything along those lines is even doubly so. There are a good amount of spells that could have been done, but without knowing the caster or anything like that, you can't really tell which one.
You guys, we're dealing with some high-level stuff here. We weren't just put to sleep. We were incapacitated. Whoever did this knows what they're doing, and they're really powerful.
Yep, and they're covering their tracks, which kind of alludes that we're on the right path, but I don't like it.
And they know we're coming.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, hey, as long as we know we're walking into a trap, it's not really a trap, is it?
But if you spring a trap, it can still close on you.
Yeah, regardless of how prepared we are, it's still a trap and still can do a lot of damage to us.
But it's still our friend in there.
Yes, admittedly. We probably should find a place to bunker down for the night. Because I'm exhausted. I feel like I've done a half a marathon. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but yeah, something needs to give here.
Yeah.
And
all right.
This way.
And unless we're actively going to look for places at night, which we don't really... There's a lot of D's around here, especially at night.
Yeah, let's just go find somewhere to sleep.
Yeah, let's hunker down.
Elle would know of some place, right? Like, there's got to be hotels and stuff for visiting families.
Most certainly, yeah. She knows a few places that are
legitimate.
Both legitimate and not breaking the bank. Unfortunately, like, you have to leave the immediate university area because anybody who's in a college town knows if you're actually near the campus, it's going to be about $250 a night. A couple blocks out of the way, that's when you get down to like the $75 a night places for still good rooms.
Yeah. So let's go this way. I know a couple places. We should probably not stay alone just in case.
Yeah.
Right.
Do we all just want to do the one room then? Because I can't lie, that would be a lot easier on all of the bank accounts.
Yeah, and also it's easier to fortify and keep watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea. Hang on one second. Jack is going to go over to the people who are passed out on the park benches.
Okay.
Pick them up.
No.
And carry them to the nearest official-looking building.
That's fair.
I don't wanna. You're not my real mom.
I'm not anybody's real mom, buddy. But man, you're gonna have some weird-ass nightmares.
You just gotta dump them in the entranceway to the door.
These guys are super fucking out of it. Make sure they don't die.
Okay. Actually, no, around here you would probably be at least known of. So, especially by anybody official. Because again, Zonot 7 is the Simic headquarters. So, if not directly known of around here. And hybrids are... Actually, you can see more than a few of them around here. So,
and he still sticks out.
Yes. Less monstrous than Jack.
Yeah.
But still, there's obviously a half-cat person.
And he'll head back to the rest of the group.
Not a tabaxi, but actually a person fused in half with a cat. Their children will probably be tabaxi, and that's how this race
they were at the Is It, and they jumped into the teleporter, and the cat dashed in after them. And...
That was nice of you.
Cheap said it wasn't safe for them to be sleeping outside.
Yeah, but since when do you care about that? Oh, so she said it. Gotcha.
If you haven't noticed, he's done quite a lot of good lately. On purpose.
It's very weird, right?
Yeah, I haven't really had to write a citation for him in a very long time.
What's weird about that? He's a good guy.
Yeah, when he's around you.
I think that's the point.
Yeah, I know that's the point.
I really wish I could flip people off with my claws, but they're not very well articulated. So,
All right. Enough of that. Let's go.
Like opens one of the claws and puts the other one in the middle of it. Like,
All right.
makes up a new rude gesture just for Trevor.
You can always do the Ross Geller one,
Yeah.
No, he does the Hail Scroob.
so yeah, you guys are able to get there, and fortunately, because I'm not going to play that game, you're able to find a moderately priced hotel with a pretty big room. So,
Okay. While we're all settling down, Katrina's going to cast as a ritual. Can I actually do a ritual casting?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
does she have ritual caster?
I don't know. Are you a ritual caster? No, I don't think you are.
No,
You
I
have
don't
to
think
cast it
Eldritch
as a
Knight is a
spell.
ritual caster.
Okay.
Unless she
fine.
took it as a feat.
You're about to get your spell slots back, so.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I'm going to cast Alarm around the door area.
Word.
And-
Yeah, you do not have. You would have to take it as a feat to get it.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Whatever. I'm
Ella's
still going
going-
to cast it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ella's going to summon a force ballista and point it at the door.
Oh.
Like far back in the room so she can move it around if someone tries to come through like a window, but it is currently pointed at the door.
Oh, jeez.
Because since we are getting our rest, Z is going to cast Fabricate, and he's going to create like door braces
Okay.
and brace the door.
What is
Is there any
Fabricate
windows
do? Yes, there
in
is.
this room. Also, bars for the windows.
What does Fabricate do?
Fabricate allows me to convert raw materials into products of the same material. So I'm just gonna take like one of the spare maces I have, and I'm just gonna convert it into a metal brace for the door.
You
Okay.
could take the mattresses off the bed frame and use the metal from the bed frame.
This is also
And
true.
And then just use Fabricate again in the morning to switch it back.
Yeah, that's a level 4 spell though. So
Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah, I can convert things once, and they're staying that way.
Okay.
Just as long as it's an equivalent exchange.
Just random
Yeah.
spare mace.
Well, he's not using the one he started with
Yeah.
because he's got a shiny new one.
Right. So I'm like, yeah, just brace for the door. Done.
word.
And once they're done bracing the doors and everything like that, Jack is going to sit down in the center of the room, and his patterns are going to shift again into a different formation and just kind of fold his arms over his chest and watch the windows.
What you doing?
Keeping watch so you guys can sleep.
You don't need to sleep?
Not right now.
All right.
It's a thing that he does.
Oh, is
that's
this the thinking stuff and it happens?
Yeah, basically. Right now I'm telling myself that I don't need to sleep.
That's useful.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
All right.
You guys all look pretty tired, so considering I can make myself not be tired.
Sounds fair. All right. Well, in any case, I think some of us should at least help you keep watch later. Just wake us up after a little bit.
For sure.
And you guys pretty much hit the pillow or hit the bed and almost immediately pass out. Jack, give me a perception check, please.
Show thing. Come on. God, I hate when that happens.
All right,
15.
15.
Better than my passive at the very least.
Yeah, you don't notice anything too untowards. This area doesn't particularly get a lot of nightlife. This is when you would typically stalk around and do your thing around here. So there's not a lot of people, but there seems to be fewer people here than normal. But that could be just because this is a random work night.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you doing anything in particular while you are meditating?
Considering I can pretty much do anything that's considered light activity and still gain the benefits of resting while doing this, probably going to keep reading his book.
Okay.
Also, if it matters at all, because we always wind up having to make this joke anyways, he's got dark vision.
All right. Who are you waking up? About 4 hours later. Even your eyes are not getting tired per se, but your head is starting to do its thing where you're getting into your own head. So it's time for you to actually, have another human being around you.
Or humanoid being.
Yes.
Yeah, let's not be speciesist. He'll probably wake up Trevor.
Huh. Oh, hey, buddy. My turn.
Yeah, I think I've read this chapter like 3 times, and it hasn't gotten any better.
That's fair.
And 2 probably means I need to stop doing a thing for a while.
Yeah, you're good at it, but yeah, you don't want to do too much. Anything exciting happening?
Too much of nothing, actually.
Oh?
There's not enough going on around here. It should be a little more lively than this, so it's suspicious as fuck.
Oh. That makes sense.
Like, it's quiet, but it's too quiet.
Yeah, I get that. And so do you guys want to roll perception separately or with advantage for one of you?
Considering I don't have a great actual perception score, just training in it, I will go ahead and assist Senor Trevor.
All right.
Hey, good choice. Trevor rolled a 23.
Yeah, he did. He's, you guys are having small talk, which is weird because you guys don't normally small talk. He notices eventually, fairly sure that's the same cat that's walked by 3 times. Now, I can't say that I'm an expert at cats, but it's a pretty unique cat.
Definitely a glitch. In what one might call the Matrix.
It's a simulation!
We're all in a game! Oh no!
Batteries not included.
Pulls out his gun, shoots the 4th wall.
Walls 1 through 3 get a pass.
Yes. Fuck that wall in particular. I mean, it could mean nothing, could mean everything, but I'm definitely not going out there to find out what that means tonight.
Trying to think of some way to, mark the cat without actually doing it any harm.
It would be pretty hard to do, especially from this distance.
Elle has alchemical hair dye.
Just drop it out the window onto the cat as it passes.
All right.
Some random dude walks under it and just has a splash of green hair the next morning and has no idea why.
Dude, how hard did you party last night?
I don't know, man. I saw this crab guy and All right.
As Jack becomes an urban legend.
The elusive crab guy.
Crab bro.
Crab bro.
Because when you're passed out drunk on the what is it? The quadrangle or whatever they always call those weird ass lawns.
Quad, yeah.
The crab bro shows up and carries you to safety.
We call ours the mall.
The parallelogram.
That's weird. Why do you call yours the mall?
What it's called.
Next 4 hours or so go along. Other than that, uneventfully. Again, the conversation actually isn't too bad. He yawns. I'm gonna go to bed. Again, I can't keep my eyes open. Katrine, maybe your next best bet.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I don't.
Get some rest.
Elle is a lot of things, but I don't think she's particularly perceptive. I could be wrong, but she doesn't strike me as it. Might be the stature.
It's a good thing she's asleep right now.
The tiniest of adorable sleep sneezes.
Yes. Slightly drooling into the pillow.
Like you do.
The pillow is Zev's armor.
That poor armor. All right, we'll give Katrina a poke, and hopefully not get stabbed.
No, Elle is definitely the person who grabbed every pillow that the rest of the group didn't want and has it like a little nest.
That's great. Katrine wakes up pretty much instantly when you're like near her. And
Thought I smelled fish.
yeah. And she'll get up and ask for a report.
Everything has been particularly too uneventful, and Trevor swears up and down he has seen the same cat at least 3 times.
She looks just annoyed. Like, just not particularly at you, just annoyed in general. I will do a perception. Yeah, that's what we're doing here.
Yes.
Oh, good. Fantastic. I rolled a 5.
I mean, you get the advantage because Jack's helping you. So.
Oh, okay. Yay! All right. Well, with Jack's help, I've got a 22.
That's a lot of difference.
That's a big difference there. So that's a 2 on the D20 versus a 19 on the D20. So
Yeah, it's usually a big difference.
it's a very, very big difference.
That kid looks awful familiar. A couple hours later, that kid looks awful familiar.
Great. Again, thanks. I hate it.
That kid looks awful familiar.
All right.
Hey, you guys
There is
wanted less
definitely
combat.
something going on here. But I don't even know what to do about it.
Man, it got bright all of a sudden.
Ow!
Like how bright?
Like it's 10 a.m.
You saw that too, right?
Yep. All right, let's get everybody up. We should
Good,
get.
because I'm pretty sure I was staring directly at the sunrise at that point.
All right, so we'll get everybody up and.
For the most part, you guys still feel rested and got your full night's rest. So there's that.
That exists.
Oh, what? Ow, why is it bright?
Because
Yeah,
it's like
well,
10 in the morning now for some fucking asinine reason.
What?
wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Let's go.
Yeah, you get the. You guys are definitely getting. You checking out today?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll hold room service.
Coffee down there.
Isn't checkout at 10 o'clock anyways?
Yes.
All right.
That's it now, buddy.
Squeaky voiced college kid. Probably college kid as far as you guys can tell.
Kids today.
Elle has not dismissed the turret yet.
That's,
Katrine will get ready.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready and she is now on a mission. If people look like they're being slow, she is rushing them. Like, let's go. I'm done with this stupid time bullshit.
I mean, Elle just fell asleep in her little nest, like with her clothes and even her apparatus on. So all she has to do is get up and put the turret away.
Nice. Good. Elle is her favorite today.
Z is just sitting like kind of in a position like right by the wall, just like has just resting on their shield and ready to go. So it's like, all right, let's go.
You guys are free to give me an insight or arcana, depending on how you want to take a look at this situation.
I'm going to do insight.
Arcana for Elle.
Definitely Arcana, because it's better than my insight, if I'm remembering correctly.
18 for
Yeah.
Elle.
20 for Z.
Doesn't even matter for me. I got an 8. I'm just not able to roll anything other than 8 for insight tonight. Just in case you guys...
You 8 seeing anything?
Oof.
I like how I said it. You took a drink a second later, and then it hit.
Yeah.
So...
And Jackie's face falling.
You, Jack and Elle, you definitely feel like there's that odd tingle in the back of your head, like there should be something that you can fight off, but for whatever reason you can't. Jackie, Zev, as you guys are walking around, notices that there are certain patterns every so often. Either patterns to wallpaper, carpet, there's a sigil. The people also seem very different.
All right. Well, something's definitely up.
Elle's gonna check the book.
The book is completely empty.
Guys, I think we're trapped in something.
Yeah.
She holds up the book.
Yeah, I'm wondering now. Something's feeling off. The people are different. A lot of things are kind of...
This whole place is different.
Yeah. Okay.
Did we ever even get off the train?
I'm guessing probably not. So how do we get off the train?
I don't really know, unfortunately.
All right, hold on. Pulls out a stack of paperwork from his bag. All right, Elle.
Yeah?
So these are all these rules and regulations about unsanctioned demolitions and all the back paperwork that you've had for the last 5 years about that. You see all this paperwork?
Yeah?
Shred. All right, I'm sanctioning your use of unauthorized demolition.
We don't know if these are actually people or not.
No, this is true, but I will say for the moment that at this point, something is not right, and in the event that we need to conjure some kind of structural demolition, it has now been authorized.
Yes, but let's not appear to be terrorists.
No. And what Z does is he knocks over a trash can.
Terrorists! The Phantom of
I just
Death.
had a really dumb thought.
The Avatar
Yeah?
of Death appears behind Zeph.
Jack twists his ring.
Elle shrugs. Good idea. Twist.
Good morning, Gatewatch.
Karn, you're like really super smart and ridiculously powerful, right? That's why you got the big floaty platform thing.
Yes.
Has my head been fucked with recently?
Same.
He reaches out his hand and puts his hand on your head, and it's very incredibly both very cold and very hot at the same time, to a point where it's almost unbearable to the touch.
Ow, 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 ow,
And
ow, ow, ow.
Elle, he does this to you as well, and almost like you need to pull away from him. It is almost like you're getting brain freeze and flash fire and everything going on at the same time.
Oh. Ow.
There does not seem to be anything actively affecting your mental state or psyches.
Elle pulls out the book and checks it again.
It's still empty.
We're not out of it.
I am not sure that I understand.
It's okay, buddy. You're not real anyway right now. We should probably meet up with the group again, Jack.
Good point. It's whooping time. All right, so this is so bad, it's even got a fake Karn going on, so...
Yeah, we teleported up, but the book was still empty.
Well,
Or at least we thought we teleported up.
that's disconcerting.
Really?
Also, now I had to give myself a citation for the littering.
I mean, you could just pick it up.
Yeah, I did.
Still just felt wrong, you know?
I mean, I watched you do it, so
It's in
It's
the name
fine.
of the Gatewatch.
Verbal warning.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I know a way to break out of this?
You can certainly try.
Gonna give her a hand.
Nope.
Even with a hand?
Yeah, even with the 20, it is, like I said, you can feel that there's something that you should be able to grasp just at the moment that you are feeling something affecting your mana flow. It almost... Why are you hungry? This is a beautiful sunset.
Wait, didn't the sun just come up?
And that's where we'll end for the night, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Really appreciate it.
Temporal shenanigans are the worst.
If you want to support this stream and everything that we do on the Geek.io network, head over to patreon.com/geek.io, where there you can join our NPC tier, listen to us live, and watch all of my players kind of give me the look of both confusion and, man, I just really dislike this whole thing. Or just hang out with us. If you can't afford that, I understand. If you can afford as low as $1 a month, you get an ad-free experience for all of our stuff on the network. So, yeah, it's an awesome thing. If you want to chat with us, head over to geek-io.net/Discord, where you can link those two things together if you are a patron and get some cool get some very cool rooms that are specifically for you guys to hang out in. For all of us here, we love you. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
You have been listening to a Geek.io Media Network LLC production. Would you like to convert that to pounds? Copyright 2019.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.